Hi, I'm Phoebe Nabors of Neighborhood Books, and today we're going to be talking about chapter 14 of Dragonsoul. At least we're going to be talking about the second half of chapter 14. Last week I got a little bit overeager and added on the first half of 14 to the end of chapter 13. So you already know how it begins. Alicia goes and talks to Briganti. He offers her a cloak. She refuses blatantly, and Connor and the dragons agree that it's time to leave Pucco. So in this second half of the chapter, as Alicia is impatiently awaiting for morning so that they can finally leave Pucco, she finds herself unable to get any rest, so she joins Snarf and sleeps in the dragon's room while waiting for morning to come. And upon waking, she hears Connor and the dragons all discussing what their next move should be. Now, you may remember from previous chapters that the thing that really started their whole journey was that Alicia held a map that her mother had left for her. Only she could read, that would lead them to the elixir of life. Alicia has not been able to figure out how to read this map and has been hesitant to tell the group because she hasn't known them well enough to be able to predict their reaction to that. Well, as it turns out, they have figured it out on their own. Connor makes the comment that it's very clear that she's no idea how to read it. And they all start discussing, so then what should we do? Dagmar, of course, thinks that she is a liar and should be abandoned because clearly she can't be trusted if she can't even read the map. Snarf and the twins think that they can probably find somebody that can help her figure out how to read the map. And Byron is, as usual, just playing referee, watching quietly from the sidelines, ready to step in if they actually need him. So Alicia makes her consciousness known, apologizes for not, letting them know that she couldn't read the map, and agrees that she's ready to go find some help. So with their next destination set, which is one of the greatest libraries on the entire continent, they get ready to head out. Now, the people of Pucco have a long-standing tradition that just as they all appeared to welcome their guests as this massive group when Connor and the dragons and Alicia all showed up, they all appear again as a massive group to send them off with their blessing and with many gifts to aid them on their journey. So the town gathers, speeches are given, goodbyes are said, a few tears are shed as Fortuna has to say goodbye to Connor and the dragons yet again. And they head out. Connor on his horse so that he doesn't get lost, and the dragons by air. Now, Alicia on Snarf's back is the last one to actually leave Pucco, and she gets to see the very last image of Pucco that she has as they are finally getting out of this town is Briganti pulling that Dragonsoul cloak from his bag and just holding it in front of him. Just as a reminder to Alicia, they will figure it out eventually. You will use too much power and transform into your true form. They will learn of your origin. And with that disturbing thought and intimidating reminder, Alicia gets to begin the next leg of her journey, both terrified that they will figure it out and he's correct, and so incredibly relieved that Briganti is no longer a threat. He is not looming over her every move, threatening to tell Connor and the dragons about her. And she can finally be at peace. She can finally, for the first time in weeks, relax. So things are finally starting to look up for Alicia, Connor, and the dragons. They're finally going to get help reading this map. The threat of Alicia's identity being revealed is behind them, and they are moving on with the next leg of their journey. So I will have the book linked in the description. I will also be back next week to discuss how the story continues. Thank you.